Hey Collective, how are you guys? Evie and I are doing good. Thank you all for being here, for spending time with us. We love you and we appreciate you so much, Collective. Thank you guys. So I've got a few cards pulled and we're going to go ahead and tap into this message. We got Pluto. And I've pulled cards according to each of these 6 categories here. So we're going to go through these and we're going to see what comes out. So the first topic is the need for control of. And we got enthusiasm. Someone's enthusiastic about someone's stability being okay. They're enthusiastic about news that's coming in, messages. They're being creative and enthusiastic about something. Someone's impatient. They have some kind of ambitious goal here that they're enthusiastic about. Someone has prejudice towards someone. Could be trying to control someone's stability and security. Discriminating against someone. If this ends up working, someone could think it's good news. Okay. Uncontrollable sweating. So someone could be trying to make someone like have really bad night sweats or just sweating or hot flashes. Okay. It's my way or the highway. Someone's very selfish. They're stubborn. They're arrogant. And they're full of pride and ego. All right. Pulling on someone's heartstrings. Mind games with rituals. Could be trying to affect someone's stability, their security, being able to accept themselves, being okay, playing with someone's feelings and taking advantage of them, just stringing them along and pulling on someone's heartstrings here. Change my. Okay, I got my book out. We're going to read the Page of Wands from my book. If you're curious about this book, it's on the community board, okay? So the Page of Wands is someone's announcing something here. So the need for control of announcing something. Giving or receiving a message, an invitation, speaking, calling, talking, yelling, talking about it or hearing about it, broadcasting it, sounding an alarm, making a noise of any kind, a marriage proposal, all forms of communication and media, all jobs that involve communication, electronics, video, multimedia, computers, the internet, Twitter, Skype, YouTube, email, texting, faxing, making a purchase, buying, selling. Someone could be a public speaker. Someone could be going to a seminar or giving one, publishing something, electronic transfer of data, reporters, newspapers, the radio, commercials, marketing, advertisement, the stock market, broadcasting, our communication senses, which would be seeing, hearing, smelling, and speaking. Okay? So that's the Page of Wands in the upright. And someone is trying to like have total control over this energy. In the reverse, let's read it just in case. Communication problems. Did not like what was communicated. Saying the wrong thing. An information problem or breakdown, whether in delivery or understanding. They cannot or will not communicate with you. Won't answer the phone, email, or text. Having a problem with the language. Unable to use the equipment or a problem with the equipment. Problems with multimedia, computers, the internet, the stock market, publishing or advertisements, problems with a purchase, problems with buying or selling, all the reverse of the upright position. Medically, it's about trouble hearing, seeing, or speaking. Someone could have laryngitis, deafness. Someone could be mute or have aphasia. Okay. So someone is trying to control this. They have a very enthusiastic need using manipulation with rituals here. Okay. Someone could have been sweating something. Damn it. There's a gnat in my office. It's driving me crazy. Okay. So that's what's clarifying the need for control. An obsession with is the next one. And we've got the 9 of Swords. They have an obsession. It's their goal, okay, to have authority over you. you. They want you to have insomnia and sleepless nights. They want you full of fear. They want you worried. They want you sick. They want you burdened and stressed out. They don't want you to be happy. They want you to hit your breaking point with an inability to cope or face your life, having mental anguish, night sweats, can't sleep, full of anxiety. It's their goal. And they think it's okay, to act like this. They have a prejudice towards you. This could be authority figures in your life. Could be parental figures. Someone's very stubborn and they are selfish. And they want you to lose sleep. 3 times in the same row with 3 different decks, clarifying an obsession with, interfering with your sleep, making you triggered, okay, sending death magic. In these rituals here, playing mind games, playing with your feelings, stringing you along and taking advantage of you, wanting always triggered the inner childhood wounds, having flashbacks. Someone could be ready to explode because they're getting ready to get caught in the act doing something here, okay? So we got the 9 of Swords. And that's what their obsession is with, is leaving you in pain. That's what the 9 of Swords represents. It's about tears, crying, feeling hurt, emotional upset, mental anguish, troubles and woe, reliving past injuries, actual physical pain. Can be fibromyalgia, nightmares, bad dreams, and night terrors. In the reversed, okay, it's about coming through a time of emotional pain or suffering, getting pain relief, no more crying, the anguish is over, having mentally worked through issues that were once causing distress and heartache. It wasn't painful or was not in pain. Okay, so you put that. You could have been in the 9 of Swords upright and gone into the 9 of Swords reversed, pulling yourself out of this trauma here that someone was definitely trying to have total control over you. And it was a power struggle. Okay, so what's next is a power struggle here with how they inflict pain upon you. My God, come on. We've got a King of Swords that had a strategy, and it looks like the strategy's not working. Trying to affect you being able to heal, to rest, to rejuvenate. Wanted you exhausted so that you couldn't heal. So this death magic could attach with these rituals. Emotionally void and closed off. They want your heart chakra blocked. You've rejected this energy. Someone could have been trying to search for you online. You could have blocked this person. You rejected this person for being in your energy, or these people. You're not thinking of them. They could be trying to creep around on your profile, searching you, but you blocked their contact and they can't find you. There's no access. They are blocked. Okay, the King of Swords in the upright. The Page of Wands is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. The 9 of Swords is Gemini. The King of Swords is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. So the King of Swords can be a soldier. It represents the truth. A military leader, a serious, analytical, male or female, being strong-willed, independent and intelligent, very perceptive, someone involved in mental work, a researcher, an attorney, a lawyer, a counselor, professor, a troubleshooter. Someone could work in law enforcement, for the court system. He carries a tool or weapon in his profession, can be a surgeon. Okay, now in reverse, King of Swords reversed is a terrorist. They're neurotic, they're grumpy, they're a grouch, they're overbearing. They use their words to wound. They're very cruel and cynical. They're mocking people, fixed in his or her opinions. They're very difficult to deal with. They're intense, very cold-hearted, can be a domineering older woman or man. The military enemy could have a weapon and mean they are armed and dangerous. These negative qualities can represent male or female, okay? Because there's no gender in tarot. So, we've got someone like this that you're having a power struggle with. They could have been an authority figure in your life, okay? And they had this goal and this strategy. They thought everything was going to be okay. They wanted the power and authority and control over you, and you being able to heal. They didn't want you to be able to heal. They wanted you to be absolutely burdened, losing so much sleep. They wanted you to feel rejected. And you've blocked these people from your energy, okay? We've got resurrect. With the Nine of Cups, having resurrecting fulfillment. Someone's full of fright. They're scared now. They're depressed. They wanted you scared and depressed and paranoid. Someone could have a career change. Something could even resurrect to where something could happen to where someone could get a job back, or someone could just change a career. Trying to resurrect the fear of love, trying to resurrect the fear of having to change your job where you're scared, could be struggling financially, but it's too late. These emotions are already being dealt with, and you've moved on from this energy, and they're not able to trigger you and affect you like they once did, because you're healing from what they're doing here, no matter what they've been coming towards you trying to do. And all of this could have definitely happened in your energy, to where you were closed off emotionally and fearing love, wanted you to reject offers, wanted you to be rejected, trying to affect every aspect. Pisces is the Nine of Cups, and it's about being happy, and you're moving on so that you can be happy, healing your emotions, overcoming the fear of loving someone. You could have changed your career, and could have been scary. Someone could have tried to convince you not to do that and tugging on your heartstrings, but you did what was best for you, and you could have had to walk away and change some things in your life. The Nine of Cups is about happy, friendly, satisfaction, joy, being fulfilled and content, having achievements and a feeling of abundance. You get what you wanted, and you're happy with the outcome. A pleasant person, an extravagant or comfortable lifestyle, generosity, a very jolly, funny person. Someone could be a comedian. They have good intentions. They're laughing and make people laugh. Okay? It can represent being depressed, and it can indicate manic depressive or a split personality. Okay? In the reverse, it's about being unhappy, depressed, a person who is never satisfied and who is difficult or impossible to please. Emotionally unstable, mood swings, manic depressive. You will not get what you wished for. Their intentions are unfriendly, does not like them, an unpleasant personality. Okay? You could be in this upright, jovial energy, and someone wants you in this depressed, unhappy energy, trying to control and overpower you, wanting to resurrect these painful feelings that you've worked so hard to overcome, and they were like strategically coming at you with rituals and death magic here to keep you triggered. And they had prejudice against you, trying to discriminate towards you. Get to the heart of. We got the Six of Pentacles. Get to the heart of charity and giving. To the heart of giving someone what they're supposed to receive. Employment, wealth, prosperity and power. The authority and control. Okay. They were hesitating on getting to the matter of something, or you could have been hesitating, making the decision that something was worrying you and confusing you. You were scared. You could have been depressed. You didn't know what the fuck was going on. And these people were just trying to strategically come after you. They wanted you burdened. Could have tried to get you fired from your job. Having to see through all the lies and the trickery and the deception that's been going on behind your back. You definitely got someone blocked here, and it's too late. You don't want anything to do with these people. They could be trying to come to some kind of terms with you, or someone could come towards you that you've got blocked, that can't get a hold of you, begging, trying to negotiate and work something out with you. We've got a Jezebel here. Could have even been trying to send in someone in Jezebel energy to come back towards you, like an ex or something, to try and fuck with you in some way. Okay. The Six of Pentacles. It's about giving and receiving. It's Taurus energy. It's about financial stability, paying all the bills, debts, and creditors, making ends meet with something left over. They owe a lot of people, sharing, charity, donating, helping the less fortunate in times of need, giving or receiving assistance. Usually involves financial aid given, but can be any help rendered, a humanitarian aid or financial aid. Okay, and the Six of Pentacles reversed is not making ends meet, unable to pay all the bills, too many bills and creditors, financially unstable, overdrawn, overextended, bounced checks, unable to support themselves, not receiving the assistance they needed or expected, wanting to help but not able to, and no giving or receiving is going on. So someone could have been hesitant on giving you what you're supposed to receive here in some way. They wanted the authority and control and the power over you. And it's been a nasty power struggle. Do it or die. You must do it or die. They were ready to start some kind of new beginning here with the Fool. Okay. They were prepared for some kind of an arrangement that they were very impatient about, having to hesitate because they were ready to do something. Maybe they're not able to move forward. Someone's impatient. They want this death magic rituals to work. They want you just absolutely burdened. Negligence and abandonment, seeing through all this lies and deception and the trickery. Wanted you to be scared and closed off and scared to death of love. We've got phony trickster energy, creating a fairy tale that was nothing but an illusion. Something happened with a soulmate around the fall for some of you, or something could happen with a soulmate energy in the fall. Okay, to do it or die must plan, trying to plan some kind of new beginning here with a Fool. Doesn't look like it's going to be able to be resurrected here. Okay, the Fool. It's about beginnings. Do it or die you must. It's Pisces and Aquarius energy. It's a new beginning, being childlike and youthful, naive and gullible, unaware, being vulnerable and trusting, innocence, not guilty, a virgin, being pure and untouched and unadulterated, chaste, fidelity, not cheating, brand new, newer or younger, the younger generation, not experienced or done this before, being optimistic, a lack of concern or a lack of foresight, thoughtless, unaware of it or knows nothing of it. They are innocent or are found innocent, oblivious to the fact, unseen perils, not enough experience to be wary of dangerous situations. The Fool reversed is a foolish act, an unwise decision, the sensation of feeling stupid or foolish. They feel the other person in question did a stupid thing, a mental or physical disability or mental or physical handicap, adult with a child's mentality, mentally slow, a poor or low IQ, they can't read or write, uneducated, a simpleton, being weak-minded, careless, easily coerced, awkward, clumsy, crude and uncouth. Okay, so here's the Fool. So it's a do or die you must situation with this energy. Okay? Goodness. Okay. I want to see why they're enthusiastic about doing these rituals. What's this? We got the Five of Cups and the Five of Wands. And a high priestess here. Okay, so they could have paid, yeah, so that their wishes can be fulfilled. So they could have paid a practitioner here. We got a King of Pentacles that could have paid a dark high priestess. They're under judgment for doing something but some rituals here. This could be a father figure that did this. Okay. They wanted you to be worried. They wanted you to, like, have so much chaos and conflict in your life. They hold resentment towards you, holding on to the past about something here that could have happened even from your childhood for some of you. Okay, you moved on from these people. You could have blocked this person definitely from your energy. They were an authority figure in your life. They wanted domination and control over you. They treated you differently. They left you out. They're trying to take you out with death magic here. Okay, well, they're going to regret doing this. These are definitely rivals. You've let your intuition guide you. Secrets are going to be coming out. You've trusted your discernment. You're focusing on your spirituality and your enlightenment. You called judgment. The outcome that they had was based on lies. It's time for the truth to come forward. They're under judgment and they're receiving karma. They're gossiping, spreading rumors, slandering you. They're not honest. They hold grudges. They're greedy. They're corrupt. They're insincere. They're insecure. They're driven by greed and materialism. They're wealthy. They wanted you to have a very deep dissatisfaction in your life. They wanted you to live your life full of regret and feeling unfulfilled and not having any of your dreams or wishes come true. But it looks like karma is here and the wheel is changing and turning something in your favor with this very emotionally distant and cold-hearted, ruthless energy here. They're reactive. They're irrational and rude. They're very impulsive. But you've had to heal and grow from this. You accepted it. You forgave them. You've moved on from the past. It's the end of the conflict. You don't want anything else to do with it anymore. You're focusing on your peace and harmony in your life. You don't want to have any kind of compromise with this person. Most of you, some of you, you can compromise and heal this. But, you know, that's going to be up to you and what's meant for your path. You know, not everyone is supposed to remain in your life. Some people are supposed to be blocked for good, and that's it. Like, they had their chance in your life, and now it's gone. It's over. It is no more. You just can't be in each other's energy, you know. And sometimes it's just a karmic lesson, and you have to move past it. You can't hold on to it and keep yourself stuck in that cycle. What are these terms? Terms with the King of Swords. Some kind of terms that have been hidden. Things are not what they seem to be. With an authority figure here, there's a lot of deception and trusting your intuition. Tell me about these terms. Someone's very triggered. Truth's coming out, so you can have some kind of positive movement forward. So what was hidden and concealed is being revealed. And going to be given something that you're supposed to receive. You're going to celebrate with the Three of Cups when this comes in, because the truth is coming out about all of this deception and what was untrue here. He wanted you full of fear. The Fool with Temperance, balancing out your energy as you're going forward on a beautiful new path. New beginnings are coming in. You're innocent. You have self-restraint. You're truthful. You're honest. You have integrity. You're structured. You're disciplined. You're happy. You're a good person. Everything will go well. You're so positive. You're fun. Good fortune is coming in and the universe is in your favor. Look at the Hierophant with the Sun. Something's going to be exposed, and possibly a court case where something's being balanced out with the Two of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles. Something being given something that you're supposed to receive here. It was very heartbreaking with the Three of Swords. This was a painful ending. Like, you loved this person, and with the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles, broke your heart, didn't give you Money didn't give you love. Could have given you a Page of Pentacles instead of an Ace of Pentacles that you were supposed to receive. Confrontation may arise with the Seven of Wands, having to defend yourself and stand your ground. A new path is presenting itself with the Two of Wands. There's choices for new opportunities with the Ace of Wands. You've got a lot of new energy. We've got all aces out here, and the Sun. Like you're going to be in Temperance. Like you're going to be very happy with the Wheel of Fortune, with Karma. Something's getting ready to balance out in your favor with the Chariot. You've got positive movement forward. Something could be getting ready to change in what you do for your work. You could be collaborating with a group of people. You're mastering self. You're educating yourself. You're learning and you're dedicated. Okay. Yeah. You have been dealing with a very painful ending here with someone. Someone was very deceptive and neglectful towards you. And if these were parental figures, could have been dealing with this for a very long time, and they were always trying to reactivate those inner childhood wounds that they knew that they created. And with Pluto, Pluto's the destroyer. Pluto's going to come in and destroy anything that's hidden, that's vile, that's corrupt. It's going to be made known. It's going to be brought to the surface. Getting to the heart of the matter of what's truly going on here. With soulmates in your life. A parental figure who was an authority figure could have been a Jezebel energy and hurt you in that manner. You could have spoken out about it, and that could be why they've been coming after you. That's for some of you, not everyone. Okay. Let's draw from my handmade deck. You could be getting clarity on some rivals here. Some of you could have had an uncle involved with some kind of a theft here. Getting kicked out of a home, getting clarity. Fraudulent documents with falsified information. Secret hookups with this. Making money off of you. We've got a stolen inheritance here. Corrupt officials manipulating a court situation or going to prison because of a theft. These are your rivals. There's arguments here. Doing rituals. This kind of rituals here. A whole group of people doing sex rituals with secretly hooking up. They kept your Ace of Pentacles with this theft here. They're very toxic. Someone was enabling someone's toxicity. These maniacs are being shut down. There's a PI that's been hired. Everything they try has been blocked. Blocked has come out multiple times. They went to a meeting to make you a victim so that they could dominate you. Energy harvesting. They're all in on it. Wow. You're safe. Don't allow fear to creep in. They were trying to sabotage your life. They don't want you to be successful. They're trying to just create destruction and chaos. Release the need to control the situation. Let go and let God. The secret's definitely being exposed with the secret agenda, which was this goal and this strategy. These sneaky spells. Wow, that they were doing. Doing rituals, being sneaky. Having affairs, being sneaky. We got a PI. Someone could have gotten a new job as a PI here. We got a GUN. We got a corrupt judge doing black magic, seeking revenge because someone may have to testify against them in court. Don't take this dirty offer if something's coming in. We got third eye chakra. Trust your intuition. You're intuitive. You're spiritual. You're self-aware, imaginative, open-minded, focused. You have clear thoughts and visions. They get escalated when they don't get their way. Someone could try and give you some kind of dirty offer. Just remain calm. Okay. An injustice will be overturned with this uncle here. Oh, I didn't realize I had picked that up. Massachusetts could be significant. Pulling on your heartstrings with emotional manipulation. An injustice will be overturned by an authority figure here. They're coming after the perpetrator. Something could be different in someone's religious and spiritual beliefs here. They created a criminal covert network here. Being with the karmic destroyed their finances. A demonic legion is going to experience material loss. Strife and struggling because they're possessed. That's funny. Ancestors are body jumping, dealing with this evil incarnate demonic legion. Divine intervention on some kind of a secret trip. We have a corrupt judge and a corrupt attorney that's been out here harassing people. They're going to get disbarred. There's been a lot of trauma that's been involved. There's SA. Spell work's being done. We've got Fehu, and it's in reverse. This just came off with it. Could be a doctor, someone could be a bartender. We got Fehu in reverse, and Fehu represents wealth, the letter F, and fire signs. It's about material loss, inadequacy, and insecurity. May feel impatient, a bit greedy, or lacking control. Can lead to missed opportunities or financial instability. Reevaluate priorities. Avoid impulsive decisions. Work hard to regain control over any chaos in your life. Be mindful of actions and long-term consequences. Okay? So just make sure that you're moving smart right now. Could be dealing with a crazy psycho ex here. Could be a hitman. It could have sent a crazy psycho ex in to be a hitman. We're going to draw 5 from the green deck here. Wow. Yeah, we're dealing with an SCX cult. Okay. Someone could have gotten a pay raise. Something's going on with the property deed. Somebody can't get you off their mind. They can't run now. All of this is blowing up in their faces. Someone could have a broken bone or bruises. Some kind of con man could have attacked someone and abused them. There was abuse and neglect in this energy. The person your ex is mixed up with could be in collaboration as well. They can't block new love coming in, and they're regretting what they did to you. We've got the letter K. The DA is involved. There's going to be court costs and fines. We have violent crimes. You've just been doing what you can to find peace and trust your inner voice. And they are absolutely obsessed with fucking with you. Clearing generational curses. The universe has your back, and God will show you He is real. They're possessed. It's come out again. Possessed by demons. Someone was set up to control a situation and made a recording. Could be this right here. Did something out of revenge. With this right here, set up. Being reactive keeps you in old patterns, so respond, don't react. Someone could be having a background check. They could have had a painful past. Somebody's terrified to go to prison. Made a recording. Oh, goodness, of this right here. It was reported to the cops. With this right here. Somebody could even have a P.O. box to where they've got stuff being sent in the mail. There could be a safety deposit box where somebody's hiding something. There's a lot of stuff going on here with the criminal. Working with your family to hurt you. A B&E. Worried you will find out that they're working with your family to hurt you. A curse has been broken. A love offer could come towards some of you. They've destroyed themselves trying to come after you. We've got a sister that could be involved. A pharmacist. And a burglary. With this kind of abuse. They were strategic in how they did it. They had an unhealthy obsession with you. This person was a narcissist. They're a fucking sociopath. Pharmacy or pharmacist are involved. Cash, credit card, debit card. We've got a cult leader. They fucked around and found out you on both sides here. E, V. Someone could be cyberbullying, committing cyber crimes, definitely trying to affect your sacral chakra, okay? In your sexuality. Your ancestors are protecting you, trying to get rid of you before court. Something going on with someone's computer about a prescription or a disease, or a prescription for a disease on someone's computer with a sexual predator here. They're two-faced. This person's going to be a sex offender because they were out here doing the wrong thing. You're going to have to face their consequences. They've been trying to destroy you. And you've been trusting your intuition. Third eye chakra here. Now, we've got a psychopath, a sociopath, multiple personality disorder. We've got bad law enforcement, corrupt judge, corrupt attorney. They don't want to give up the control. Narcissists. You're being vindicated and overcoming adversity. Your ancestors are helping. Someone could get a DUI or a DWI and end up in a wreck, and there could be some kind of a powdered substance. Someone could be embezzling money. This right here in a wreck, where someone ends up getting a DUI or a DWI. Something could be intentional. Intentional what they're doing in the bank. Or something was intentionally put in a bank vault. It caused a lot of trauma. It was a major crisis. Being with them lowers your frequency. They're embarrassed that they got caught. And they're embarrassed at how much you've evolved. It's a major crisis. You will be happy again. They're all going down, and they're being held accountable for what they've done, for tormenting you. They're immature and they're childish. Could have stolen your mail, could have rerouted it to a P.O. box. We've got energy vampires. Yeah, rerouting your mail, stealing it could be to a P.O. box. Okay. A catastrophic event is about to happen, or it's going to be a loss of property. Whatever this hitman was doing, it was premeditated. The universe is restoring your abundance. Someone could be out here intentionally spreading STDs. Oh my goodness. With this right here, the lover exposes them out of revenge. Tired of being blackmailed. The letter H, G, O, P. Could even be an order of protection. S, T. Committing fraud. There's a detective in the energy. This has come out twice. Trying to make a deal. Make a deal. Choose wisely. Oh, God. You can see straight through them. Everything is different now because you can see straight through them. They're very hard to deal with. Maybe you couldn't see something right away. Okay. But you see it now. Karmic couple got paid to unalive someone. Something's going on with someone's medical records. This doctor here tried to bribe a judge and failed because of something that was going on in someone's medical records. They could have lied and said that someone had something and got a pharmacist to create a prescription or something. They're going crazy because they're getting arrested. Oh my goodness. It spiked an investigation and they won't get away with this. They're trapped in fear now. The letter L, it's a serious situation because children are involved. It's intense. Teens, children could be involved. Oh my God, with this right here, we had a predator with OD. Oh my God. Buying and selling. Travel to your location. We got a dealer here on a conference call. Lied about you in court to keep your wealth. Psychopathic X is casing a location for this B&E for a home invasion. They got caught lying. Got caught cheating. So now they're out for revenge and they've been trying to get away with it. There's so much corruption. We've got a bad attorney that's trying to control the situation, making lots of money. Something was traced. Planning a death. It was an inside job. It was traced. Making lots of money to do this, giving money, and then doing a bank robbery here, stealing from someone, crying over you. Your ops fear you because you're so strong. Now they're crying, trying to cover this up, that they were laundering money and made you a target. Okay, let's pull from these. Tell me more about what's going on with this energy towards the collective spirit. Why is this person doing this? We got share. Choose a person in your life that you feel safe with. Proactively reach out to them and either meet, talk, or text with them. Share something, perhaps something you've created or a story, a memory, or personal goals. Maybe Spirit's telling you to reach out to someone that you trust and just talk to someone, okay? If you need to talk to someone, just reach out to someone that you feel like you can trust. Just be careful of what you share, okay? And you could just be a lot more careful what you share now. You create a serious impact wherever you go. And things are definitely impacting you because of what you've been through. Consider this. How do my actions and behaviors affect the feelings of those around me? Am I consistently delivering on my promises and responsibilities? How honestly do I face and address the truths about myself and my performance? Am I receptive to feedback and willing to change and evolve based on the input I receive? So think about how you, yourself, and then how others impact you and yourself and others. And things that you take in, that you watch, that you listen to. Think of how everything impacts you, okay? Because it's going to shape your reality. We've got sentimental. A general thought, feeling, or sense of something or someone in the past that is pleasant. Do you find yourself frequently reminiscing about past memories or experiences with a sense of warmth? Are you experiencing a surge of emotions, such as tenderness or fondness, when thinking about certain people, places, or objects? Do you find yourself easily moved or touched by sentimental movies, songs, or stories? So you could be feeling some nostalgic energy that could be impacting you. We are getting ready to go into a Mercury retrograde, okay? So just be careful with someone could reach out and want to talk, okay? We've got witty. Someone's funny. Feeling wise and slightly humorous, while having good judgment. Are you finding yourself naturally coming up with clever and humorous remarks or observations in conversations? Do you feel a sense of satisfaction or pride when you successfully deliver a witty comment or response? Are you enjoying engaging in playful and clever banter with others? So maybe you met someone that you have fun talking to. You guys laugh. You have a good time. You know, you have a good impact on each other. You could talk about the past. You're adorable. Maybe you're going to find someone adorable that you just love spending time with. Feeling cute and adored, feeling that something or someone is unbearably cute. Do you find yourself feeling affectionate and charmed by someone or something? I totally feel that way about my new divine masculine. He's so cute. He's so sweet. Does the sight or presence of this person or thing evoke feelings of warmth and endearment in you? Do you feel an urge to protect and care for this person or thing? Because they're so adorable and you just love them so much. Like, look how cute. Look how cute you are, collective. You're so cute and witty and funny. And people could like to share their life stories with you because they feel safe with you, you know? And you walked away from past trauma, and this person could, you know, you could reach out to someone that's helping heal you, and you could help heal someone else. Like, you had help whenever, you know, you were going through something. You know, you're a good person. You like to be there for people. Being thrilled about something here, but also feeling anxious, okay? Feeling extremely excited and delighted. You could have like a mixture of emotions going on. Are you feeling a surge of excitement and anticipation in your body? Do you have a strong sense of joy and exhilaration that makes you feel alive? Are you finding it difficult to contain your enthusiasm and energy? Feeling uneasy or nervous in general, or afraid or concerned about an upcoming event, having fear. Are you feeling nervous or worried about something specific, or do you feel uneasy without knowing why? Do you feel like your heart is beating faster, or having sweaty palms, even when not doing anything physically demanding? Are you more irritable or easily frustrated than usual? Okay, so someone could be talking to people that they trust or feel safe with talking about. Could be, you know, even family members here that after going through some kind of a horrible mess. Observing the impact that someone adorable is having on their life. Who or what am I judging? How does this judgment make me feel? Why do I feel justified in this judgment? What moment in my life triggered me to feel justified in this judgment? Acknowledge this feeling exists and observe it. So the impact that someone adorable is having on someone's life here, it's being observed. Give me one more. What else is in this energy? And you could have blocked someone from your energy so they're not triggering you anymore. Or you're not having to interact with them anymore. This person's heart was hard towards you. They could have been distracting you, wanted you to feel helpless, okay? So they could be observing because they know you're this sweet little adorable thing, okay? And trying to distract you, keep you full of anxiety. They don't want you to be happy, okay? Notice the emotions you are feeling. They could be triggering inner childhood wounds here, okay? With triggering your emotions, came out and pulling on your heartstrings with these rituals that they were doing. Label them all. Take as much time as you need to simply identify and name each one. Now, give yourself permission to focus on something else. When the feelings come back up, notice and label them again, but don't allow them to drag you into worry cycles, okay? Observe the thoughts, observe the feelings, observe the anxiety, observe the sentimental energies that are coming up with soulmates in your life here, okay? Romantic and platonic. Could be thrilled to find someone that you could talk to about stuff, okay? Could have felt helpless for a while. It felt like there was like no end in sight. Feeling sad when you feel like you have no power. Are you feeling like you're not able to change or improve a situation that you're in? Are you feeling like you're not able to make decisions or take action because you're feeling powerless? Are you feeling like you're not able to get help or support from others even though you need it? Okay. Let's do one more. Feeling shame, disgust. You feel self-conscious because you feel bad about yourself. Do you find yourself feeling unworthy or flawed, regardless of positive feedback? Someone could be feeling down on themselves right now. And that shame is a blockage in the sacral chakra. Have you recently experienced a situation or event that has left you feeling deeply embarrassed or exposed? Are there specific triggers or reminders that consistently evoke feelings of inadequacy or humiliation? So you could be going through some kind of painful transition right now that's maybe left you in a more vulnerable state to where you feel somewhat helpless. Could be, you could have found someone nice and fun to talk to that is like a healthy distraction that you're thrilled about, that will let you talk about your trauma and your past and share with them, so that way you can feel empowered and feel optimistic again, to where you feel good about yourself because this person listens. Okay, they listen. And it helps you feel empowered. You could be worried about something, and you could have someone that you're reaching out to that makes you feel better because you've had a lot going on and a lot of fear. Feeling troubled or having a mind that is busy with anxiety or doubt, with this anxious energy, feeling helpless and trapped in a mental state, in a mental prison. Are you feeling uneasy or anxious about something that might happen in the future? Do you keep thinking about something that's bothering you even though you can't do anything about it now? Are you having trouble sleeping or eating because you're feeling worried? Okay. Yeah. Let's pull from this deck and we're going to close out. Someone could also be worried because you're empowering yourself and you're not allowing distractions to come in. They're observing you. They're not liking what they're seeing because they were trying to impact you. They could be sharing with each other. It's not working. This strategy that they had, now they were all ready to do something. It was their goal. And now they're scared. They weren't ready or prepared for what happened here. Now they're hesitant on some strategy that they thought was going to work, because it looks like with the King of Swords and Authority figure, someone could even have something going on with the law. We've got ego juju. Hyping your ego just to keep you. You feed my ego. Self-absorbed, feeding and hyping up the ego. Self-centered AF and egotistical. Okay. Wanted your resources to be blocked. Losing all your resources, a lack of time, money, and people, losing valuable connections, resources stolen, consumed, and cut off. And then we've got obsession spells. They're definitely obsessed. Becoming infatuated, dominating and manipulating one's thoughts and emotions, intense and overwhelming desires. We've got a kitchen witch. An earth element, could be dealing with earth signs, could be using earth magic. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, messing with your root chakra. They're doing juju on you. A special magical ingredient. A sense of home and comfort. Putting intentions and energy into food, drinks, and desserts. And works with hearth spirits. We've got a family feud here with distraction spells. And they're observing if you're distracted. Okay. Family turning on you, wishing ill will due to jealousy, manipulation, and resentment, and relatives throwing you under the bus. We've got an air element, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, air sign doing juju. You could be an air sign, you could be an earth sign. Flip it how it resonates, may not resonate. Messing with your throat and your crown chakra. They want you to accomplish nothing. They want you to be distracted from your work, pulling you away from your path, paying attention somewhere else. We've got spider magic. Sending spiders, wants a spider to bite you. Using spiders to enhance spell work. Working with deities associated with spiders. Could be doing magic on your jewelry. Okay. Bracelets, rings, necklaces. Forgetting to wear your protection. Making your jewelry itchy. Snapping and breaking easily. We've got a water element. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Messing with your solar plexus and your heart chakra. We've got an incubus, a succubus, so trying to send an entity here with these rituals. Draining you through sex, feeding off of you, seducing you in your sleep, and possessed by a demon here. Evie snoring. And then jar spells. The last reading, a failed jar spell came out. Your angels assisted. Frozen or dry, putting you in the freezer, putting your name or photo in a jar, trying to stop you using herbs, pee, shit, and blood, creating chaos magic, wreaking havoc in your life, turning your peace into chaos, manipulate, warp, and reconstruct life, bringing about total destruction. And we've got coven magic. So there's a whole ass coven here. And then boom, karma hits this coven, targeting you together, a group of witches working against you. It takes a whole ass coven to try to touch you. They don't like that you're powerful all alone. They are worried that you're so empowered, they're helpless. Now they have anxiety because they've been observing you, and they were thrilled about this. They had no idea. They were sharing with each other what they thought was going to happen here in this Jezebel energy. They thought they were going to be able to impact you in a profound way, especially possibly tapping into what was sentimental with your childhood wounds here. But karma hits because of your spiritual rank. Their karma catches up. You will witness their karma, setting you up to get bad karma. Their time has come to pay. They're jealous of your high rank, wants you to lose your spiritual rank, doesn't want you to be initiated, and trying to negatively set you up with spirit. They want you using excessive vices, overstimulating, drinking and smoking excessively, mixing drugs with alcohol, unhealthy cravings all the time, okay, and undetected spell work. They didn't want you to know that they were behind the scenes doing it. Who's doing it? You won't think or know it's them. Hidden and unexposed to where you look past them. We've got fraud magic. A victim of fraud, putting your info into stuff, getting you involved in fraudulent activities, scamming you, and getting scammed for money. Okay. They could have wanted you overspending, with spending spells, blowing money, recklessly spending, abandoning financial responsibilities, can't save money, and going broke. Could be doing car spell work, constant car issues, leaving things in your car, want your driver's license suspended, getting pulled over, tickets, driving under the influence, reckless driving, etc., and giving the evil eye. Hateful, envious gazes, cursing you with their eyes, sending you bad luck, and projecting negativity towards you. We got a social media Karen. They're the platform police. Reports all your shit, hating on all your content, and wants to cancel you out so bad if you've got something online. We've got past grudges with legal issues, Juju. In and out of court, wanting people to sue you. Legal, illegal issues back to back, making you commit illegal crimes, etc. They're trying to get you in trouble with the law. Always bringing up old shit. Unable to forgive the past memories haunting you and making it bigger than what it is. Okay. And these people are just hateful. They're mad because you're so enlightened. Like, they're literally surprised at how enlightened you are. It pisses them off. They're really grumpy about it. They want you to be lazy. And you're not. You're cute as shit and you're perky. And they're exasperated because you're an empath. And you're cute as shit in your festive little rainbow colored party hat because your chakras are glowing. Because you have a beautiful self-acceptance and self-love here. You can relate to people. They're embarrassed. They're embarrassed for how they look. And if they're not, they're going to be. They're going to be embarrassed. Because they're going to be seen as this trickster that came out in the last reading. This phony trickster here that's full of deception. They're a liar. They made you a target. Okay, let's roll the dice. We've got Cancer, Aries, Libra, Capricorn, Scorpio, do it one more time, Taurus, Aries, Libra, Taurus, and Virgo. All right, guys. You just take this how it resonates. Don't force anything to fit. I love you guys so much. Thank you all for spending time with me and little sweet Evie Poo. She's under the desk. We love you so much. I hope you'll please hit like and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you all for spending your time with us. We really love you, collective. Thank you guys so much. Bye.